All right, Barlow Brigade. No Big Jim coming at y'all from the international headquarters for everything Barlow. Had some serious technical difficulties today, guys. Um, the power company, the local power company, Mississippi Power, has scheduled a maintenance in right here, well, right at the corner of my house. They're one of the main trunks that comes off uh, the distribution line. Got a little baby switching station right on the hill, and then it switches, and the entire right side of town is fed from that area. So they replaced the old wooden poles with these new concrete. I don't know what they are, but they're big old, look aluminum looking galvanized poles. So they don't have to replace them. I mean, they could probably come in and do maintenance on them and keep them going. But anyway, that's why I'm dark, to say the least, for internet service. Now the power has come back on, but the somehow I just got a text from Mediacom, the company that does my internet service, and I guess during the switching of the power or whatever, they had some of their equipment go out, and they're in the process of fixing that. So the video that I had for y'all today, which was my top five-ish knives for 2024, is going to be delayed till tomorrow. I got it all laid out. I got my script, my outline all written out, and it's going to be a whole video of Barlow Brigade bangers. That you can get. I can guarantee you that. So that's really the reason I got on here, was to let y'all know what's going on. Maybe give y'all a look at the old man. You know, like I say, I ain't nothing pretty, I ain't nothing ugly, but I am who I am. I do what I do, and I say what I say when I do what I do. So y'all remember that everybody talks about old school. Well, I may be preschool because I've been around for a minute. Anyway, well, I guess some of y'all might be wondering, what on a crazy day like that in Mississippi, what's that old white boy toting? Well, let's go. We'll go here first. This is a Rough Rider slip. Don't miss the boat on these Rough Rider slips. Now they're hard to find. You can get them at Chicago Knife Works. They're fine leather. I conditioned them when I got them in. They're very thin, but they ride good in your pocket. So don't miss the boat on these Rough Rider slips. And they're $4.50, less than $5 a piece. So, but anyway, coming out of there, we got y'all have seen this old bad boy before. It's a Rough Rider work knife in the carbon steel line, carbon series, yellow Delrin. This is the one that I modded you got a real bad hot spot on the lock right there. So I modded that to where it doesn't, when you get in there and get on it, doesn't hurt. Of course, when you're cutting potatoes and stuff in the kitchen, it ain't like you're gonna have a lot of hot spots, but maybe y'all see got her teenered up pretty good there. She's like I say, it's a work knife. That's what the sod busters were made for. I mean, regardless of who call it, whatever you call it, but it's a work knife. So that's what the first thing I got, and then coming in next. And man, if y'all haven't watched Stephen Jeffries, dude's an artist. Dude, I mean, he's got it going on. I mean, he really does. I found out today that he's a blues man. Of course, I know from talking to him that he's a Christian. He runs a music ministry at his local church there. So, so he knows music. He's always got guitars and all that kind of stuff in his shorts and video. He dropped a video the other day, pretty much explaining what was going on. So this is a Stephen Jeffries. So y'all can see that it's got an American Indian on it. It's a stippled. Y'all, I mean, some of y'all have seen this before, but absolutely beautiful leather work right there, guys. Yeah, well, what we got in that bad boy? Well, if you watched Tom over at Knife Delights, he did a special on the USA made, what's made in the U.S. and what wasn't made in the U.S. And then today he did a thing on this exact knife right here. This is a buck 371, and yes, it's got salt water on it. Okay, so but it's got the buck shield. It has the buck guarantee. That's a forever guarantee. So if something happens to this knife, you send it to them, they either send you a new one or they fix it. But it's stock, but it's a big one. 4 1/4. I think it's 4 1/4, or well, maybe a little short and 4 1/4 inches long. All I did was strop it on the Stephen Jeffries strop that he sent me. But y'all seen this knife before? It keeps snapping shut. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this without cutting myself. Anyway, buck large stockman. Not the biggest one they make, but it's a dandy tote, man. You can't beat it. You just whatever you need to do, you can do it with this knife. Pile. So I got this beautiful. I'm not really sure what wood that is. I think they have Buck's got special names for all that stuff, but it's beautiful. I'd call it Cocobolo, but bad boy right there. I'm never embarrassed to carry that. I don't care where it was made. Whoops. Anyway, maybe my cat will get that. Oh. Anyway, that just means I'm human, guys. I drop stuff all the time because I'm an old man. Well, today's Tonto Tuesday. So my modern is, of course, a Tonto blade. And it is a Kershaw Shuffle 2. Okay. Beautiful contour G10 handles. Has 8CR14 steel. It's a beautiful knife. And I'm talking about popping. This all I did, I got a steel and when I just do a little maintenance on my knives, I'll just give her a back rub. Don't go forward. Give it a little back rub on there, just give it a little polish. And I can promise you that's something going in sharp right there. Of course, I'm not a steel, fanatic. I don't even know what half of that crap they're talking about is. Most everything I got to is stainless steel or some kind of D2. But that's a beautiful knife right there. Now the first one they made, see, it's got a can opener back here in the back. The first one they made, the can opener was up in the back, and this part was cut off, and it would eat your hands up. I had one, but I gave it away because it just, I couldn't use it. Now, this is before I was a YouTuber. But as soon as I became a YouTuber and started collecting knives, I went looking and found the Shuffle 2. It's a beautiful knife, guys. Can't go wrong with this right there. Just hang that on my pocket and keep on moving. It's lightweight, short, doesn't take up a lot of room. All right, I was very fortunate at Christmas. Some of y'all may have seen this, some of you may not have, but Brother Seth Bond down at Deep South Cutlery gifted me a Zippo lighter. Now, I carry the Slims, but I mean, I've also carried these during my life. But I always either had the brass or the chrome, like this one. But I modded this one. You know me, I can't leave nothing alone. Don't invite me to the party because I'm coming. I had years ago, I worked in a machine shop, and I got out there on the lathe and put a 50-cent piece in there and smoothed the back of it off with intentions of putting it on a Zippo, but never did. I mean, I had to dig, I had to go through a lot of stuff to find it, but I did. And it turned out beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see that. But that sun gun is beautiful. Now, I probably can go to jail because I defaced the U.S. government property. And I guess, I ain't scared of jail. Been there before. Prison, been there before. So I ain't scared of none of that. But man's got to have fire. According to Terry's Man and Knives, Man Stuff and Knives. So I got me a little bit right there. So I'm good to go right there. Let's see. They ain't nothing else. Man, I got these knives all over this table right here, but I don't know that I should share. I don't even know. I got y'all like Bellason? I ain't too good at it, but that's a bad boy. It doesn't have a name on it. Don't know what it is. Good sharp steel. Ain't no telling what else I'll find up here. This is what I go through every day. Oh yeah, look at that. There's a Barlow. Imagine finding a Barlow on my table. This is a limited edition Schrade Barlow. It was part of a collector set that they did several years ago. I mean, it ain't very pretty. Might give it a little rub there, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't gonna shine up real pretty. But the reason this is sitting on my table is this one's fixing to take a trip. Been sitting there for a minute. I'm trying to get my money right to where I can ship some stuff out. I got 5 people on my list. I got to mail stuff to. Most of them y'all know, and some of them you don't. But there you go. This ain't in the carry, but this is a Schrade. It's not banned. It's not an old timer. It's just listed, not Uncle Henry. It's just tagged as a Schrade. My light's terrible in here. Anyway, share that we ain't really got nothing else. I don't think it's gonna draw any blood, make anybody jump back. All right, guys. Let's see. Let me do a little cleanup on aisle 2. HTEDC, Brother Harold. Y'all need to keep him, his family, his daughter, his son-in-law. Y'all need to keep them in your prayers, please. As far as I'm concerned, they ain't a finer feller around. I have, for lack of a better word, tried to mirror myself on what he does. Now, I've always run it by him, and he tells me how he feels about something I'm going to do, and I appreciate that. Man, he's honest. He's a straight up dude, and like I say, they ain't a finer feller. I mean, I'm gonna say this about everybody I'm putting to talk about. So, y'all keep that family in your prayers, please. Also, his friend, I think it's Cross Creek Outdoors, Brother Dwayne, has dropped his first long form video today. He was out on his property, did some duck hunting. I think he killed a pig. But he dropped, the video he dropped, I watched it, and he keeps saying that Brother HT keeps gnawing at him to do it. So he just went ahead and did it. And I'm glad he did. Good content, great content, great person. He had some vintage pow-pows for lack of guns, for lack of just, I don't know if I get kicked back for that one or not, but that's what he showed. He showed one case pocket knife, which was a banger, a little red, I think it was a red bone mini trapper, and then he showed a hunter, a Ochoe River, made by the Frost Cutlery Company, big, one of them big ones, like HT says. So It was very impressive. Of course, y'all know there's all kind of Frost cutlery things out there. Let's see. This is just giving y'all this is the knife that gives every Frost knife a bad name. Okay, you open this up and it does this. Y'all see that blade play? Okay, that's not good. But you take it and you give it one of these, and that thing goes rock solid. It's just some kind of thing wrong with the, and it's just it's 2 Phillips screws and a rivet through the pin. It's just it's a $3 knife, okay, but this gives all the rest of the Frost cutlery things a bad name. I understand. If you ever bought one of these, that first thing you said was CRAP. That's crap, and you're right. I'm not going to argue with you about that. I bought 200 knives from a guy the other day for nearly nothing, and those were in there, and I don't know what to do with them. I'll probably list them on eBay for $1.99, and if somebody will pay me the shipping to send it to them, but then I'll send it to them. But and then you sneak up in there and you find something like this. Okay, this is a Trapper made by Frost Cutlery. Absolutely, you just got the well, I can't remember what they call it, but it's got some kind of acrylic with some swirling in there. Like I say, light don't do it. So this will be part of my Frosty Friday that's coming up. But the other thing that you don't see is this is a state quarters knife from 1999. All right, New Jersey quarters. Limited edition. Has 1999 state quarter on this side. Probably be backwards to y'all. And right there on the bolster, it says 461. So this is one of 500. And if you don't know these are out there, you don't even know to look for them. But this is I'm not going to sit here and do the wrap up on it for y'all. But I paid $12.50 for that knife, and I got a little German gentleman's knife, good carbon steel, made in Germany. Great, just a great little old knife. It's got the snap. Hadn't been cleaned up, but when I get cleaned up, I promise you, that'll be a snapper. All right, guys. I don't know what else to tell y'all except ain't gonna be no big video today. It'll probably take me 2 hours with Wi-Fi to download this, but I'm gonna do it because I feel like I promised y'all something, and I try to be a man of my word. So this is something. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So let me tell all y'all Happy New Year. I hope all y'all have a joyous time. Be careful on the roads. As you know, what happened with Brother HT is proof that nobody's immune to that kind of stuff, and y'all should keep that in your mind when you're out there on the road. I had to get out. I went to the knife shop this morning and got out there, and it was just amazing. I mean, Highway 49 looked like after a football game there was so many cars out there. That's the main road that comes through here. But y'all be safe. Y'all be happy. If you do partake of the spirits, do it in moderation and make sure that you have a designated driver, please. Remember that 22 veterans a day kill themselves because of depression, drug abuse, several other things. That number is totally unacceptable, y'all. That needs to be 0. Okay, our veterans deserve better than that. So keep them in your mind whenever you pray tonight. Also, if you're a drug addict, and I certainly am, remember that quitters never quit quitting. Okay? Uh, Anybody can stop. I stopped all the time. Run out of money, run out of people to party with, run out of whatever I ran out of. But that's just stopping. A quitter is totally different. Be a quitter is what I'm saying to you. Lastly, would you please like, share, and comment on my videos? I'm at 481 subscribers, I believe. So that means we got 19 to go, and we're going to be. Of course, I ain't never done this, but I'm gonna have to get a random comment selector. I'm gonna put a keyword into one video. I'm gonna go over the prize package when I do this video. I have some very good. Don't do it, Milo. I know, I hear you, but you can't come up here right now. That's my cat, Milo. I hope he doesn't make a guest appearance. Anyway, a photo bomb me. Anyway, guys, I hope all of y'all are suffering from Barlow madness. And in the word of Leroy Jethro Gibbs, rule number 9, Big Jim is out.